Hey y'all, what's good? My name is Desi, and basically I'm gonna be telling y'all about the time I ran away from home. So, what happened was, and kid you not, I was in middle school at this time, and I was probably like in the 8th grade. Like, I was probably just now going to high school, and I was really nervous about it, and I really didn't want to go to high school, and I was just like, no, it's gonna be even worse in middle school because in middle school I was just different from almost like everybody else. I was different, and no one's the same person, but still I was like different. Then so I was scared, and I was saying, you know what, I'm not gonna go. You can't make me go. And that was my whole determination about how I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna run away. That was my everything, my whole point. And I was letting everybody know. I was letting like my friends know. I was like, y'all, I'm finna leave. I cannot do this. I can't go to high school. No, no, it's too much. I already took too much. No, you got me messed up. And I left it at that. So my little crazy self went into my room, probably packed like 3 days of clothes, 3 days worth of clothes. I got like, my 3 outfits, I got my underwear and all that mess, my little necessities, hoping one day somebody's gonna hire me and give me a job so I can work for my dang self. But who's gonna hire probably like a 13-year-old? Especially at this moment, no. So I really sat there and I packed all my stuff, and I went to everyone's house. I went to go say bye all my friends. I had called them. I was like, hey, I left a note. I even left a note on my mama bed saying, hey, I told you I couldn't do it. You didn't believe me. Don't take me for a fool. Like, I don't want to be here anymore. And thinking about that now, it probably most likely sounds like a suicide note, but it wasn't. So then after that, I guess, yeah, I was on my way out, and I was walking down the street because in middle school I had this, like, I always rode the bus. I rode this yellow bus, and take me to the floor, to and from, and all that. So I went to the stop where my bus would usually pick me up from and drop me off at. Keep in mind, this is a Saturday. Yep, this is a Saturday. I'm going to a bus stop, and school is not open. So, and it's not even a public bus. So I'm just sitting there at this stop sign waiting for my bus. Like, yeah, I'm finna go somewhere. I'm gonna be something without high school. Yeah. I was hyped. I promise you I was. And then when I finally get there, I'm just sitting there waiting with my backpack. I'm sitting up there just waiting my backpack on, like, yep, I'm about to do this. Y'all think I'm playing that? Keep in mind, I didn't have a cell phone, but I had a house phone. So that's how I called my friends. But I did not have a cell phone, so I was sitting there. I was literally sitting up there probably for like an hour or two until like one of these guys. I guess he was in the neighborhood. He was like, "Where is your parents?" Or like, "No, where are you from?" That was a little bit suspect for me. So I was like, I was keeping it low key. So I was just like, you don't need to worry about all that. Leave me alone. Get away from me. Da da da. And he was like, okay, are you waiting on a bus or something? I was like, yes, I am waiting on a bus. He's like, the and he was like, the public bus? I was like, no, the yellow bus. And I said that proudly. I kid you not. I said, the yellow bus. And I rolled my neck and everything. And he was like, the school bus. I say, no, the yellow bus. And he was just like, okay. Well, they're not going to come. I'm like, how you know? You must be a bus driver. How you going to know? How you going to tell me my schedule? I'm here every morning and they drop me off every evening. How you going to tell me? I was so mad. Like, I was like, he was like, okay, all right. And he continued on walking. Yada, yada, yada. And I was sat there for another hour. And I just realized, I was just thinking like, what if he don't really come? And the man was probably right. I was just like, oh my God. I would have been sitting here for like 3 hours, 3, 4, 5 hours just waiting. And keep in mind, it's about to get dark. And if y'all had a mom that had raised you to come in when the street lights come on, like, you already know, get your butt in the house. Even though I had the mindset of running away, I still walked my butt in that house. Cause I didn't care. Cause what if she called on to where I was, and then next thing you know, I would have got my butt whooped for not getting in the house. So I skedaddled my butt in that house. And my mama ain't even came to the house yet. So that note is just laying on her bed. And I'm just like, okay. And then, so after that, I said, you know what? I'm really going to do this. I stepped back outside and went to that bus stop. And I waited again, like, probably a good 30 minutes until it started getting really dark. And then I started, like, hearing noises. Like, if there was ever those times that you was really quiet, you was real quiet and you just start hearing noises. And, like, it starts to freak you out. And I was really creeped out because my mom always told me to come in when the street lights come on. So I ain't never experienced this, and I was just terrified. So you know what? I ran my butt right back in the house because I was terrified and I wasn't gonna deal with that. So I said, I had my mindset on it about tomorrow. I was like, you know what? Tomorrow is the day. I'm in it to win it. Yes. I'm just laughing. I'm just like, cause I was really stupid. I just tried to run away because I didn't want to go to high school. And it was like, it didn't make it any better. And I was like, you know what? And I thought about it. I was like, my mama's gonna she gonna beat the crap out of me if she see this note talking about I'm wanting to run away because I don't want to go to high school. She gonna beat the crap out of me. So I was just sitting there, just thinking like, you know what? Let me see. Getting the life beat out of you, running away because of high school. You know, mama got them hands, mama got some hands. So, and she's strong, and she mama. And you know, if mama don't beat you, grandma gonna beat you. So I'm like, and I'm just running away because of high school. Yeah, them odds don't seem right. So you know what? I ran into her bedroom, ripped the paper up, and I kid you not, the next 2 minutes she came through that door like, hey baby, and I was like, hey ma. I screamed. I was like, she's like, why you looking like that? I was like, no, none. Yeah, how was wherever you was? Like, I was like, where are you? What were you? And I was like, oh, I was just filling out your orientation paper for high school. And I was just like, oh. She just said, yeah, you're gonna be fine. I even know some of your cousins even going there. I was like, oh, cool. She was like, yeah. So you know, you're not gonna go through it alone. They kind of made it feel a lot better, but I still wanted to run away. It was sad. But alright, that concludes today's story time. I hope y'all like it. Like, subscribe, comment, please.